Very good morning, students. Today we are going to study the second part of our lesson, that is the mineral based industries. Last day we have seen the agro based industries. In that we studied about the cotton industry, cotton industry, then jute industry, then sugar industry. Three industries we already studied, and now we are going to study next one, that is mineral based industries. And what it is mineral based industries, we have already studied that one. Mineral based industries, we are using the minerals and metals as the raw materials. So we can see the same, we have seen the types of industries. In that part we have seen, and let us see the first sentence of the lesson. Mineral based industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials are called mineral based industries. And we know many examples. We know iron industry, then aluminum industry, like that. Different types of industries are there that we know already as example. In that, two things we want to think: one is minerals and another one is metal. So what we said, like that, aluminum, then this bauxite, like that things, it is from minerals we are making the metals, or the from the ore we are making the very strong metals afterwards. Okay, we can see the first one, what it is: the iron and steel industry. Iron and steel industry, it is comes under the heavy industries. We studied like that. We studied about the heavy and light industries. In that, it will come as a heavy industry. And iron and steel industry is the basic industry, since all other industries, heavy, medium, and light, depends on it for their machinery. Because why we are calling iron and steel industry as a basic industry? You may get question like this: iron and steel industry is a basic industry, as a 3-mark question or 5-mark question. Explain. Then first thing what we want to say: this is the basic industry for other industries to make its machines. In that, if you want, you can explain about heavy, light, like that. All the details you can write, but a minimum point should be that, like that. For the machinery purpose, we are depending on iron and steel industry. That's why it is called known as the basic industry. And steel is needed to manufacture a variety of engineering goods, for construction, even our house construction, road construction. That time we need. Then construction materials. Then defense. If you want tractor, means rocket, or like that, any missile, like that. That time also we are depending on iron and steel. Then for medical purpose also we need, in hospital we can see the new beds. It is with the steel. And then telephone purpose, scientific equipments, and variety of consumer goods. Even as a farmer, we know we are depending on iron and steel for making the tools what we are using in the farming area. So that's why all these points, it is the answer for why we are calling iron and steel industry as a basic industry. Then here said like that: activity, make a list of all such goods made of steel that you can think of. What all things? Even in kitchen, we know spoon what we are using nowadays, that is steel spoon. And even nails what we are making to fit something, it may be very small pins what we are using in notice board. At the same time, we are making the big chains for different purpose, like that, in crane and other things. Everything it is made up of steel. So we can say from some safety pin to the high weapons, up to that, we are using different variety of steels we are using. Then production and consumption of steel is often regarded as the index of the country's development. Why we can say like that? That is another one question, 3-mark question or 5-mark question. And the production as well as consumption of steel is regarded as the index of the country's development. If the production as well as consumption of steel is in good level, we can say like that, development of the country also, it is improving. And why it is, let us see. Iron and steel is a heavy industry. We already learned what is heavy industry, what is light industry. So it is a heavy industry, we already said that one, because all the raw material as well as finished goods are very heavy and bulky. When we are taking the raw material or the finished product, both, it is very heavy when we are thinking about the iron and steel industry. So it is comes under the heavy industry. Then it is taking very cost of transportation. It is very costly to transport because it is bulky. Even though if we are taking 1 ton of iron in one or 2 ton in a one truck, it will be very less when we are looking from outside. But when we are taking the weight of that one, that is very heavy. Then iron or coking coal and limestone are required in the ratio of approximately 2 4 4 to 1. That is the ratio. Means iron 4 kg, then coal 2 kg, then limestone 1 kg. That much, that is the proportion of the when we are making thinking about the iron production from iron ore. We want to make iron. For that we need coal as well as limestone. And you know, limestone is the basic thing for the cement industry. Then the some quantities of manganese then are also required to harden the steel. And manganese or we can say that bauxite, both we are using means aluminum. That is the we can say directly aluminum or manganese we are using for the hardening of the steel. So when we are studying that one in aluminum, that part we will study there. What is the uses of the aluminum? Already we learned that one in when we studied about the aluminum ore, bauxite ore. So what we are thinking here, and what all things needed for production of iron ore, then coal, then limestone, then manganese. All four things should be there. So we can see the iron plants where we are planting, we are thinking about getting chance of coal as well as limestone or manganese. And limestone and manganese, that is that requirement is very less. So we will think first iron ore is available or not, because already it is very bulky, as well as coal also bulky. So this both, when we are comparing with the iron, coal is that not that much bulky. So we first will think iron ore, availability of iron ore. We are moving to next part. So where we should the iron plant ideally located, where we can make the iron and steel plant? Why it is we are thinking? Already we said about the iron ore as well as the finished product. It is very heavy and very bulky. So we want to think where we should make the iron plant. Remember that the finished products also needed an efficient transport network for their distribution to the market and consumer. And here iron means not only directly to the consumer, before that it is going to the market, means the other industry people, they needed. So it will go to the other industrial peoples, then only it will go to the consumer. For example, those who are making the purification of iron or making the iron, and those who are making the blades or scissors, according to that it should go to that particular companies, then only we can make the iron. So so we are want to think about the ideal location of the iron and steel industry. And we have already seen that one in before pages, where we are making the ideal place for industry. We have seen that one. We know the ideal location of the industry, and cost of the obtaining raw material, cost of distribution of production, decision to locate factory at site, and cost of production at site. All these 4 points we want to think, especially about the bulky industries. So what we are discussing in this iron and steel industry, it is a bulky industry, and where we can make that it is ideally where we can make it, that we was thinking. Then in okay, we'll continue in next video.